10 years and they've never found consistency or profitability. But you simply won't let it go, will you? You ever consider what those problematic things are that provide barriers to your development? Perhaps they have nothing to do with the things going on in the chart. Perhaps they're internal. Have you ever considered yourself pondering whether or not you deserve to be successful? And that sounds silly. Some of you may snicker to that, thinking, who would think that? I'm not submitting the idea that you are willingly and knowingly doing these things, but consider for a moment, perhaps you have such a deep-rooted event, have you ever considered, or a lack of just mental health. But perhaps, maybe you lost a parent, maybe you lost a spouse or a child, and that deep-rooted grief is gnawing at you internally, and perhaps that's been a barrier for you. Perhaps you don't believe you deserve to be successful, because to be successful and to be financially independent means that you've moved on. And some of us, whether we want to accept it or not, hold on to these things as mental barriers, living in deep-rooted self-guilt. Have you ever considered the possibility that the lack that you have in understanding the marketplace in a consistent capacity really has nothing to do with the trading? I can tell you, as a young man, when I first was introduced to the marketplace, I really wasn't that astute. I didn't have any real interest. I was intrigued, but I didn't believe I deserved to be successful. I didn't believe that there's no better way to describe it, deserved it. I didn't believe that I had the deserving characteristics of what makes a successful trader successful. I didn't believe I had it, because I allowed initial input from my family members saying, well, this is a pipe dream, Michael, you're wasting your time. Don't waste your time doing this. You're going to lose everything you have, Michael. You're going to waste your time doing this. And I believed it. I believed it for a long time, until I found more information about trading, and then I had a taste of what it was like to have success. Because some of you all know that my first trade was in an orange juice option, and I lost half of what I put up for the premium in one day. But I still couldn't let go of the willingness to see, could it happen for me? I had a lottery mentality.
Yo, what up, people from the YouTube? How are you all doing? Time for that copyright-free music. Let me put it on. Alright, we're back. That's the voice of the goat, yes sir. Yes sir, it is. Yeah, so I still believe we should head down into this OB. My sell from this morning, I scaled off, right? Took my profits. My runner got stopped out break even to like the pip. Then I tried to re-enter over here. And you can guess where my stop loss was. Let me see. This was my stop loss. So unlucky. So unlucky, but losses are part of the game too, guys. So should have put it above this high, I guess. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hello OT, I miss your streams. Well, you're here now, Ilias, man. You're here now. So I'm interested to see if GJ will break down today, finally. It should happen, but EG did a higher high, but GJ didn't, so that's SMT. Hello Kareem, everyone. We're gonna look at indices when I don't know if I'm still live when indices open. The equity open is there, because I have someone coming over today. Oh, this is so painful, man. But yeah, it's part of the game, right? I'll show you guys. Hold on. This is this high over here. Stop loss was a little bit too tight. I should have put it above here, and then I was fine. But I was a greedy bastard, and I put it on over here because I thought, because it did little liquidity run above these equal highs, that we should not go past this area, because then we should take that high. But yeah, it knew where I was, I guess. So yeah, it's fine. Gave a little bit of profits away from this morning, but it's all good. Risk half of my profits from this morning on that trade, and then yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's part of the game. Subscribe channel. Can you upload a video for seasonal tendencies and fundamentals? I mean, I could in the future. It was a Sag trade. So this was my face when I got stopped out to the pip. Unlucky. Thank you, OTE Trader. Your streams have helped so much. Thank you, Manix. Let's like the video, okay? Yes, sir. My thoughts should be still bearish on GU because EG bullish. And I still think we should head into this OB, which I outlined this morning, right? Before everything formed. And we should go into this gap later. And EU. Yeah, so this OB is unmitigated. So same situation with GU. Expecting it to trade back down into here, and then we are gonna move up. Why? Why? Alrighty then. Yeah, those things happen, guys. We've all we all had those trades, right? Your streams have not helped me. Thank you so much. What do you mean, Ahmed? GU is heavy. Yeah, it should be heavy. God, man. Whatever. GU should follow too. So this could be potential bearish 15-minute order block created if we break down structure, which could be an institutional reference point later. What pair are you looking at right now? GJ. GJ looks like it wants to melt. Chill with the language, Thomas. I mean, if he doesn't find it helpful, then don't come to the stream, I guess. Yeah, Phil, better to put it a little bit wider, the stop loss, or otherwise you'll get slapped. GBP cat, very clear draw on liquidity. Oh Lord, have mercy. Unfortunate this one. Unfortunate. And I was about to re-enter. I had a limit order on this breaker. So that's why you see this gray box too, because that's I think order block on a on a 3-minute, which had a fair value gap. So my limit order was over here, never touched it. So unlucky, unlucky. I was waiting for GJ to come to breaker. On what time frame are you waiting for? It's not the cleanest price action at the moment, not gonna lie. It's looks a little bit choppy. Yeah, I think EU should draw lower. But again, guys, I'm not a signal provider, so I will never tell you where to get in. I'm just, you can follow along watching me tape read. That's the thing you can do. Yes, YouTube content, and I also studied other stuff, which is actually his mentorship, but I'm not in his paid mentorship anymore. Well, you got a GU cell entry earlier, yeah, me too. Me too, man. Right now there's no breaker, only a mitigation block over here, so. Look at this price action. Damn. Ugly. Ugly ass price action. Yeah, I think GJ is not the correct pair to monitor right now. If you look at the 5, then you already know what's up. Very nasty. Let's watch gold. Oh yeah, I was actually watching this area, waiting for this area. Unmitigated order block, right? Sell side liquidity. Buy side liquidity as a target. One, two, three, and now 4. I think there was SMT with silver. Yes, on this low. So tomorrow is CPI. That's why we probably have some consolidation. Yes, gold may potentially move up, and that's because of these highs. But we're still trading inside Asia range, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Yes, I agree, Rokio. Price action is terrible right now, guys. Not gonna lie. London was a lot cleaner. This price action in London was way more beautiful. Nice equal highs on gold. Yes, inner circle student. Oh, the day that Forex becomes a lot more lively is the day I'm gonna celebrate, because, oh man, sometimes really still. CPI tomorrow, am I sure? Yes, tomorrow, CPI for the dollar. 11th of May. No problem. It's fine. So now I'm thinking, right? What are the chances we're gonna take out this low and then hit this OB? Because we already took liquidity. But I don't like this price action to be like a support, right? This looks better. Help, look at Bitcoin, sir. Yeah, Bitcoin is gonna go to 28k, just like ICT also mentioned. It's gonna go here. So, not a good time for Bitcoin holders. Not at all. What is GJ doing? Moved pretty good with London, but then start of New York kill zone. Nothing at all. Back to gold. This type of price action eats OB too much inducement, yeah. True. Thoughts on GU and NU and EU? Yeah, like I said, it should draw into this OB down here. Yeah, I still think that should happen. EU will follow, but I'm not sure what EG is gonna do at the moment. It looks like it's wanna go down, actually. But we'll have to see. I was actually hoping DXY to draw in here. In this little gap. I think it's on the 1 hour? Or the 30? Yes, 30 minutes. Back to gold. Again. Yeah, so right now we have a small bearish sell side of the curve going on. Because we went on buy side, now we're on sell side, right? So that's why I'm thinking external range liquidity. Or actually, if this is the whole range, then this is internal range. But if we take this range, then this is external range. So I want to see how price action develops in this area. And that's gonna be something I'm gonna look at. What do I think on EU? Again, down, just like GU. Until you see the 1 hour order block. This one on GU and EU. This one down here. Oh guys, oh so tired, holy man. Oh. I think I'm gonna make some coffee in a bit, even though it's in the afternoon. Draw on liquidity. Right guys, draw on liquidity. We see this unmitigated OB and fair value gap, so that's where a lot of liquidity is. Same with this sell side liquidity over here. So that's why I thought we would draw into here, and now we're drawing into here. And now I cannot say we will bounce from here, but that's why we're gonna go into the lower time frame and then see what's up. Are you still into usual? No, man. Please don't remind me. Don't remind me. Look. Okay. Look. Hold on. I'll send you my MetaTrader stuff. Okay, look. So, from this morning, right? One little position stopped out break even, the other two partialed, and the runner got stopped out break even. Then I re-entered over here and literally got stopped out by half a pip. And now we're dropping many pips. How many pips are we dropping? At least 350, at least. No, I'm just kidding. It's about 30 pips. So yeah, unlucky. Unlucky. I should have put my stop on this wick, on the high, and not be greedy and put it over here. But I was a greedy man and I put it over here and I got burned for it. So there's no such thing as 100% win rate, right? So see how price is just stopping just before this. It's fake. It's fake news. Yeah, unlucky wick. Yeah, I didn't answer the call from the market maker, so yeah, he punished me. That's what you get. That's what you get. GJ flip bullish, it's bad price action at the moment, so look at the 5 minute. Slowly creeping away, but you cannot really take anything from this. It's just accumulating. Back to gold. And it can get a little funky because tomorrow's CPI, right guys? So USD pairs might just do some liquidity runs and stay in a range until CPI is released. 30 pips a day keeps the doctors away. Yes, sir. You don't need 100 pips. And it depends on your stop loss and what type of trader you are, right? Some funky price action going on right now, not gonna lie. Look at this. Look at this retrace. 30 pips. I don't think this should stay intact. That would be a weird price action in my eyes. Alright, so why is this fair value gap not being respected? What this upper one is, who knows? Yes, smoke. Bingo. Doesn't mean this will drop, but I mean, these lows are making me a little bit anxious. I don't think this should be. I don't think this should be the low. That would make retail win, but sometimes retail wins too. So I guess. Right, so this could happen, and then we need to break down, because if it just keeps going, then some weird price action. I mean, gold is holding on to this 1 hour fair value gap, so the higher the time frame, the better, right? But lower time frame doesn't look high probable in my eyes at the moment. What is this pair doing? Indecisive. Yeah, this is accumulation. So this is what the market cycles are, right? You have accumulation, you have expansion, then you can have another accumulation, and you can have expansion and then reversal. Those are the 3 cycles of the market. Oh man, GU, why you do this? Is retail gonna win this time? Looks like it. Nasdaq, yeah. Let's quickly go over indices. Let's see what's up. What's the daily looking like? Yeah, I said on the market outlook I'm gonna be bearish until I'm proven wrong. Now we have this volume imbalance, so that's where price could trade into and then move down again. Does that make sense on the lower time frame? Same gap over here. Buy side liquidity. This imbalance is a little bit there's where the price could draw into easily because there are unfilled orders over there. But definitely first draw could be inside this gap, this volume imbalance. Mohammed, your bias is 1686. Yeah, that's my target too. But I wanted to see it trade lower first, but it just stopped. Which could mean it's generating liquidity right now. So we'll have to see. Slowly moving away. Tom, if this GJ is accumulating around equal lows, is there a chance to break down instead of up, right? If it's accumulating around equal lows, if it's most of the time, if it's accumulating, it's gonna form an AMD model. So what you could potentially see is something like this. If you see accumulation, then you could have a break up and then down, right? So then you have accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. There goes gold. Yeah, so we're leaving equal highs intact right now. So we have liquidity on both sides at the moment. So again, I'm still favoring price to head into this OB, right? Now we're leaving equal highs behind. So it's generating liquidity for a move. A really peculiar price action at the moment. Not seen. I don't like to see this price action. It's not clean. So still lows, right? Welcome to New York session, right? Jesus. Absolutely terrible price action. And this is one of those situations you gotta recognize price action is not clean, and it's better to wait for a clean move to happen first. So don't try to enter on a fair value gap because you think it broke down, right? So for instance on this one, there's no, it doesn't look clean at all overall. So accumulating. Now look, this is better actually. Yeah, so this could be a classic sell day. This is from yesterday actually, or from this morning. This could be a classic sell day because we traded above daily opening a little bit. The only thing which is unfavorable is the Asia range, because Asia range is like 100 pips or something, 110 pips. So yeah. Nasdaq. Let's quickly look at Nasdaq. One second. I'll look in a second. Right. Was fixing some stuff. Indices. Yeah, so this weekly OB is still here with a volume imbalance. So even though we've traded down at the first part of the week, I still think this is a longer term target, but price action right now. You also have this up here, so very confused on the amount of liquidity generated. Right? Short-term bullish order flow at the moment. So this volume imbalance, like I talked about earlier, right? That should be the drawn liquidity for now. This is. Does there? Yeah. So you have the same gap over here. And then you have this OB supporting price. Nasdaq hit a monthly OB. Oh yeah, I even got it drawn out. Alright, so that makes things a little bit different. And we're also in a monthly fair value gap, which is also a weekly, yes, and we hit an OB, I think, yes, the wick of this OB. So actually bullish price action is more favorable this week. Thank you, Elias. So I expect equity open to draw into this volume imbalance straight up. Let me put some lines on this chart. When there is a daily order block and above OB, we have fair value gap. And we see price action trying to reverse. Where should we look to enter? What should be our entry triggers? Let's say we have a market structure break in the M15. When there is a daily OB and above the OB, we have a fair value gap. Is this for a bullish OB or a bearish OB? Oh, we're moving on GJ, finally. Bullish OB, okay. And the fair value gap is above the OB price, reversing from 50%. It depends on yourself, Rabbit, because you have to put your stop loss on the place where it won't get hit. So you gotta take in account that it could draw into that OB, right? And then you have to push your stop loss below the order block. So you have to be content with a bigger stop loss if you enter on a fair value gap before it hits the order block. One hour fair value gap, yes, 1 hour fair value gap. Which one are you referring to, Tariq? She's finally moving, dude. I was sitting in accumulation for so long, man. It was getting pretty annoying, not gonna lie. So this is my GJ trade. Alright, I entered on the OB and I entered in a fair value gap, which was a breaker. Then it started to accumulate. My stop loss this time was above this wick. So, but it took a while before it got out. So this time I put my stop loss at the right place. And I closed one of the positions break even over here because I didn't like it accumulating this much, right? So that's why I kept one on running, because I still believed we should go down, but I'm reducing risk. That's my trade management. I'm reducing risk when I sense there's accumulation. Hope that makes sense. Because the draw should be down here, right? Down here. So this was the entry and this was the stop loss. 140 pip TP. That's the goal. Oh wait, I've got to watch gold too, or no? Nope. We're moving, baby. 40 pips right now. Actually 30 because my lower position is still active, so let's put it down here. Yeah, guys, gold is not clean at the moment, so don't try to do anything on that one. It's not clean. So GU same bias still, EU also same bias. We should draw lower. Will I be doing videos on HRLR and LRLR? Yes, but not for YouTube. Not for the YouTube. Could you check oil? I had an original H4OB below the one you predicted price would react. Did you mean a bearish order block or a bullish order block? Or did you oh, I think you meant this one, right? Yeah, so my POI was over here, right? From the last market outlook. If you guys, you can watch it back. This was my buy area. Why not this lower one? Does anybody know? Let's discuss why this lower one did not get hit. Yeah, slight. If you're in a downtrend, it's good to sell on a fair value gap, but it has to be logical. CPI, bad day for trading? Not really. You can wait for the news to pass by and then take a trade on the correct PD array. Bullish, yes. Okay, so this one, right? Already mitigated? No, it was not mitigated. You had that question all week? Let me remove everything. Look at it. What are you seeing? Yes, it generated liquidity, that's correct. But that doesn't mean it could have drawn into there, but there was no look at the structure, okay? So higher high. Now we have accumulation internally, making a higher low, creating an order block, leaving a fair value gap behind. Accumulation, not touching the order block, but respecting the fair value gap, right? And then breaking structure again, so we're creating a new range right now. So we're out of this range over here, creating a new range, and then hitting this OB. It went a little bit deeper than I thought, but this was the area, I guess. Yes. That line is from the daily, I think. Yeah, it's a daily order block. So this line is a daily order block. I hope that makes sense. 3 drive uptrend. I'm not sure what that is. Oh damn, I was thinking right again. Nice. Good job. What is oil doing or gold doing at the moment? Terrible price action. I've not partialed on GJ yet, so I really wanted to run lower before I take anything, because we took out this liquidity, right? It's Asia low, but higher time frame draw should be down there. So I'm just gonna hold on to this position a little longer. And if we're actually bearish, we should not go to my entry anymore, because we're having a fair value gap and an OB, which should not get hit. And on the 15 there is a fair value gap. So that could be the only thing which, if price really wants to go up and take me out and then do an entry drill and then move down, that could happen. But looking at 5 minutes, it should not go to my entry. $371 is my entry. It's actually lower. Damn. Right. No, it should still be good. Are you thinking of starting a private group? Yes, Mr. J. There's a lot of requests for that, just simply because people need guidance. But it will not be a signal group, so I will never send signals. On Monday, S&P 500 creates swing on 1 hour. Its potential OTE and entry for sell. Let me check out. On Monday. I think it wouldn't reach that far down, but Louis, yeah, sometimes you can feel like you get it and then you're starting to feel lost. Yeah, that's something that's everybody encounters. I trade USD CAD, yes. but I have not mapped it out today, so I'm looking at other pairs. Watching GJ. So let's assume this is not accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution up. Would not make sense in this context for me. So another fraud trader. You don't have to be here, man. You can just go to another stream if you think I don't really care. If you go to my Telegram, you see my analysis daily, and you see me live tape read. Right? So the skill set is here. So if you're jealous or something, then that's your own problem, I guess. I'll have a look in a second, Abdi. I mean, haters focus on other people. Just get this. Haters focus on other people's wins and losses and not on themselves, and they will never yeah, it's fine. I don't really care. I mean, it looks like you care, but it's okay. Yo, it's fine. Just let the haters be. It's fine. It's fine, guys. We're here to read price action, and if you follow my Telegram since I've started, you've seen me do this consistently, and I have done like 20 free one-on-one sessions. So you can ask some people in my Telegram. I'm daily doing this stuff, right? So sorry for putting some value on my time, right? I think he left already. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Alright, we're heading into that 15-minute fair value gap right now. Let's hope it doesn't fully fill it in. Otherwise I'm out break even on this and did not take partials on this one. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. So it potentially is AMD. You want to see my entry? Yeah, it was over here. And I sat in drawdown for a while. So let's quickly do a replay button so I can show you the entry. Let me see. Yes, so this was the price action which was showing, right? So we tapped an OB, broke down, left another OB. I entered in this fair value gap, right? So that was the first position, and then the other position was over here, inside that OB, right? And then I got hit, and then it started accumulating, and then finally we broke down. And then it stopped me out. That's how it went. So we talked about accumulation, right? Manipulation, distribution, just prior to this move happening. And I even said I hope this is not AMD. But yeah, unfortunate stop out, so that's fine. Break even, still upward today with GU. So yeah, price action is not favorable at the moment. I think DXY is going down, yeah. So in trading you want to set your POIs, right? Where am I gonna enter, where is the place that's for me the most probable area for a sell or a buy, and then you wait for that area, and then you're gonna wait for your model, right? So this was my area for a sell on DXY. If it doesn't hit, then I miss it. Same with GU. This is my area for a buy. If it doesn't hit it, I will not enter because it's not over here, right? And again, I said today might be consolidating because tomorrow is CPI for the dollar, so dollar pairs can accumulate or consolidate. So you have to recognize when price action is unfavorable, and which is right now, because we're just taking liquidity back in the range, taking liquidity back in the range, taking liquidity back in the range, right? I see you have almost 500 new subs in 2 weeks. Yes. I will be streaming until end of June, probably, and then I will only do one live stream a week. Yeah, Salim, it's accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So that's something which is potentially happening right now on GJ. So the schematic looks like this: accumulation and then manipulation down into a higher time frame point of interest, and then we're gonna distribute up. So this is called a fake move, I guess. So we're accumulating orders, taking the sell side and then distributing in the correct direction. But Asia range is so big, it's just a little bit, it's unfavorable price action at the moment. It's just one big accumulation on the 1 hour at least. And the higher time frame target should still be this sell side liquidity at 159. But the algorithm is unwilling at the moment. Yeah, for CPI tomorrow, so. Same with gold, right? I was waiting for this OB to get hit. We stopped over here, which makes me anxious to take a buy because this is looking too clean for me. I wanted to buy below this low. And the target was this high. So we're slowly moving upwards to this target, but we did not reach my point of interest. So good evening from India, sir. Hello, Manoj Kumar. How are you doing? Isn't this kind of a head and shoulders thing? Right? Or left shoulder, head, right shoulder, something like this? This is head and shoulders, right, or no? I made some dollars on sales of GU in New York Killzone. Nice, nice. Well done, Esther. There's a breaker on GU that touched earlier. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna break out of this range before CPI. And this makes sense for buys, right? Because we are trading below the daily opening price all day. So, but yeah, I really would have favored it to come down here. So retail buys above the neckline, right? On the breakout. Or is that incorrect? Who knows? I'm not familiar with the head and shoulders breakout traders. Quasimodo and GU? Is this called Quasimodo? Wait, so they sell on the retest of the neckline or they buy on the retest of the neckline? I don't know. What are they doing? Retest on neckline, but this is the let's see. Aiming for a head to neckline extension upwards as a target. So they expect this move, this head move, to be the extension upwards, right? Start buying from nowhere. What? What are you saying, Elias? They can sell and buy. In that case, buy, but it's not correct one, bro. Right, let's remove it then. So we're drawing into this area, right, as outlined earlier. So I expect equity open to trade down into this OB. That would make sense for me. Right, this OB. And it's also a fair value gap. Oh, it's not a fair value gap yet, but this could be a low-hanging fruit. Oh, I'm seeing something else which I cannot put on the chart because that's sauce, but makes it higher probable for this area to get hit and then move up. That's a crooked head and shoulders, doesn't work. Okay. I'm not big on those head and shoulder patterns, but I know like trend lines, equal highs and lows, wedge patterns sometimes, but I'm not sure about head and shoulders and cup my balls and shit. So what's equity open? It's 9:30 a.m. New York time. That's when the stock market opens, the New York Stock Exchange opens, and then there will be a lot of volatility. And that's in 14 minutes. I know it was asked before, how do you set up time bar like yours? I only have drop down menu. Oh, this one up here? I mean, I just do like the favorite stuff, so I'm not sure. I think I'm on the desktop client too, so I don't know if that's different, but Head and Shoulders anti-rose shampoo. My dude. Yeah, EU and GU needs more information. It's tough to trade right now. There were some scalps available, but we're sitting inside a weekly order block on GU. Currently, we tapped into this fair value gap, so that should be an indication we should draw bearish, but this order block is unmitigated, and yeah, the higher time frame is a weekly order block, so there could be some retracement. And on EU, there's still a daily order block below here. So, although I think EU should draw into this area up here eventually. And look at gold just accumulating all day. It doesn't do anything. So unfavorable price action. Stay out of that kind of price action. Right, let me check your S&P 500. Gary, I'm not looking for any more trades today because I already took three trades. So I don't want to overtrade, right? Just stay disciplined, and tomorrow I'll find a new entry. Oh no, they're all yellow. Oops. Yeah, it's low odds, really nice guy at the moment because of CPI tomorrow. Sorry, I just joined. Can you explain where did you take those three trades? Yes, sure, I can go over all of them right now. Right, so it started off with London session, right? If you were in the live stream, we were tape reading, or at least I was tape reading. Let me see. Pull up my MetaTrader for the entries. Alright, so yeah, so the first entry was over here. Right, we took out Asia high, started to break down, displacement, order block created, and I had a few entries, I had 3 entries in this same area. So partial below this low, partial on a little bit more down here, and then it got stopped out break even. Then I tried to re-enter. And the re-entry was in this fair value gap. And my stop loss literally was this. So again, because I didn't put my stop loss at this high, which I should have done, so I should have put it over here. Then I would still be in the trade and would not get stopped out. But I was greedy and I put it a little bit lower for better RR. So that stopped me out and ran after. And then I traded GJ. I entered here, the stop loss above here, and target was way lower, so I did not partial anything, but it ran 3R or something, so I should have partialed, but I didn't. And then we just were back in the range again right now. So those were my 3 entries today, and I made profit on the first one, and then I risked half of my profits on the re-entry, which got stopped out, so I'm still up for today. It's fine. So I'm not gonna force any more trades today because I already took 3, right? So equity open is soon. Let me keep my eyes on it. Yeah, 8:30 is the commodity markets, 9:30 is stock market. New person question. I see the ICT indicators on Telegram. How do we implement those? Can you do it with a free it's not for TradingView, it's for MetaTrader 4. Those indicators I sent in my Telegram, you can use them in your MetaTrader 4, not MetaTrader 5. You have to use MetaTrader 4, right? Please break down your setup from higher time frame on GU. Alright, let's go over it a little bit. We're range bound, so you have to go into the lower time frames, right? But the higher time frame in this case, I mean, I think there was not really much higher time frame in play right here, but my bias was this bullish order block should get hit, and we're traded up here. And because Asia range is so big, it's hard to project the high or the low. So that's why when Asia range high got liquidated, I waited for a break of structure, which happened, and then I took it on the order block. And that's that. So you don't always need the daily or the weekly bias. You can scalp your way into profits too. And I only needed to know where the 1 hour should draw to, and that I thought it would draw to this OB, which I think still should happen. And then we can possibly move up to fill this void. And that's my my bias. If you're feeling the urge to trade, enter a paper trade right now, because Forex, at least Forex is not favorable. Indices look a little bit better. So Salim, if you're still here, this is same. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Same schematic. That's a LRLR on GU. Yes, this. I think when we're gonna move bullish on indices, I think US30 should move the hardest. Because the commercials are net long on that indices. Did you know that I was asking you about the indicators? Thanks for participating in the channel. Oh really, Elias? Wait. Alright, let me look at your chart, Louis. Yeah, so it's the same as I have, right? Right, we're almost at equity open, guys. 50 seconds once again. It's about to go down. I don't know if it's literally gonna go down, but I'm expecting it to go manipulate down with the open and then move up later. So I'm expecting this price action. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. Let's pull up the 5-minute. Oh, look at that. US 30 is already going into the gap. US 500. Am I an ICT mentorship student? No, the trend trader I'm not. No manipulation today. I mean, it could still form. We're only in the first minute of equity open, so. Like recent LRLR means low resistance liquidity run. Gold looks great. I'm somehow thinking you are sarcastic, so let me just check it real quick. Look at that. Man, so terrible. What's GJ doing? Same, back in the range. Terrible. Oh, the manipulation is coming. Trust me, yeah. We'll see. I would expect it to draw down into the OB before we're gonna move more bullish. If it stops right here, it's perfect OTE. What's US 30 doing? US 30 tapped into that volume imbalance right now. Look. So this target has been hit. Where did I learn all this? YouTube from ICT, and there's a lot of leaked stuff on the internet, so I just tried to find it. And I studied it, so. What is OTE? Optimal trade entry. Optimal trade entry. Look at Bitcoin. Gotta go. Thanks, Tom. You're welcome, Thomas. I'll speak to you soon, man. Do we use at 7:30 AM or 8:30 AM for opening price on gold? I use New York midnight for opening price on gold. You can use New York midnight. $126 viewers, guys. That's amazing. Thank you for all being here. Spending your time with this guy who's watching the charts move. How do you highlight that on your charts? What do you mean? Just found you this morning. What time do you usually start? I do Tuesday, Thursday, Friday New York session. Sometimes London session, but that's random. So, but until end of June, I will be streaming Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday New York session, and then after that, probably not anymore. Hold on, I have to open the door. Alright, so guys, my visitor has arrived, so I'll have to end the stream over here right now. Just keep an eye on this OB, right, and this OTE levels, and don't just blindly enter on anything. Just wait for your own model, right, to form, and then act accordingly. But I'm expecting this kind of move. So, guys, thank you all for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, right, and the like button, of course. Appreciate it. If you're not in the channel, it's at the OTE Trader, or I'll put it in the chat. That's fine. If you're not in the Telegram channel, the OTE Trader, daily analysis, right? So if I'm not live, I will post the charts there. So guys, take care. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you in the next live stream.